Hello, this tutorial is going to be for a name chain, and I don't really know a name for it. It's just like a flat one with V-cut, so I'll just get started and show you what it is. I cut all these ribbons, these orange ones at 4 inches. You can cut them as short as 3 inches, depending on what how long you're wanting a space in between. And then the white ones I'm cutting a little bit shorter, and I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just taking the white ribbon and overlapping it and leaving a space about that much. I'm not measuring it, I'm just kind of eyeballing it. And then I will cut this one even with the orange, like that. So one more, just overlap that. Leave some space and then cut it like that. Okay, I only cut 6 of these, so this wouldn't be a very long one, but you could make as many as you want. So on the end where I've got them matched together, I'm just going to fold that. I'm not going to bend it. Please don't bend it because you'll ruin it. So you want it to look like this. And what I mean by bend, don't smash it there. So we're just going to take it and we're just going to cut upwards like that. So it does this. And then when you move this white piece up, voila, it's overlapped like that. Now that might be a little too much for you. You might want to just overlap it like that. So we can adjust that depending on how much overlap. So now that's what it'll look like. Again, I'm just going to cut these together. Just folding those ends together where they match up right there. And then I'm cutting upwards at an angle so they look like that. And then finding the space I want. So just try to match them up like this, see where they are. Just going to trim that off a little bit until they're matching up. I'll quickly cut all of these. Angle. Depending on how long the name is, too, it will depend on how far you want to overlap these. So you can overlap them like this, or you can bring them closer together, and then you've got to be careful about what size stickers you're using too, by how much space. If it's a shorter name, you can give more space, but if it's a longer name, you're going to probably have to do it like this. So you'll just have to be careful. This ribbon is a 1 1/4 inch width ribbon too. I forgot to mention that. Just match all those up. Then trim them off so they all match. Okay, those are good. Again, I'm just cutting at an angle. And then comparing them so I can kind of get them all the same. And trimming them as I need to. It's a little long, I can tell. So yeah, just a little trimming. Okay. Now for my back piece, I just have this shorter piece. I think it's a 5/6, if I'm correct. It's over, or maybe it's a 7/8. I'm not exactly sure which one this one is. I like to use a smaller piece for the back, but you can use the same width if you want. It's just what I prefer. And then I always start at the bottom and work my way up. So I'm just going to put that in the middle. And then I don't want it coming down past. So, and then I'm just going to grab a stapler, and you can use a regular stapler for this. And then I usually do 2 staples like this. Okay, now I'm going to take my next one, and I'm going to make sure that they're pretty even. So I'm just going to and I'll leave about this much space. And just make sure that they're even on both sides. I'm going to staple it. Take my next one. This is a good one to use on boys' mums because it's not girly at all. And I just eyeball on how much space I'm leaving. You can measure it if you want to. It's not a hard chain to make at all. It's very easy, but it looks great. Bring that down a little bit. See it quickly taking shape. One more. And I can make this as long as I need to. Okay, guys. I probably will make it longer. I don't know, I don't have anybody that I'm using it for specifically. I'm just doing it for this video. But I like to leave one on the bottom and one on the top as extra for the name at least. So if I was doing like say Addie, A-D-D-Y, then I would have one space left on each one, and you could put, some kind of sports sticker or trinket or something on the top and bottom. But the bottom one also sometimes kind of gets lost on the mum, so I don't like to put their name all the way at the bottom if I can help it. If it's a very long name, it's kind of hard to do that. But just a few little tips there for you. Here's what the back looks like. Again, like I said, you could use the same width ribbon if you want to. I prefer not to. It's just the way I do it. You can also cut these at a different angle. You can cut them where they come down to a point in the middle, and it'll give a totally different look. But again, this is such a simple name chain to do, and it's really great for garter mums or even girls. And you can do any color combinations you want. I just love it. I think it's really simple and easy, and it looks great. Thanks, guys.